you quite civilly what you were doing filming our property.
What you raising?
That's a perfectly reasonable question.
What are you raising your voice for?
I don't know you. I don't know what your purpose is. I don't know what you're doing here, and you certainly haven't asked permission to film our property.
So welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're here in Hereford, taking a look at this place, Oura Foods, and right next to us right here we have lots of chickens. Look at that. You don't get this close every day, do you, to chickens like this? Hello. Oh, it's coming back, this one. Look at that. They look very scared, don't they? Very scared. Stacks and stacks of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 10 rows high. And here they are coming out empty after they've made their delivery. You want a key ring, mate?
Yes, baby.
What's your name?
How's it going? Anton.
Nice to meet you, Anton. Thanks for watching, mate.
Finally getting to see you.
Thanks for watching. So it goes to show, not every lorry driver wants to fight you. All we're doing is filming. We're harmless. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 90. 90 trays of chickens. Now, this is the Gator House, and there are some site rules just there that the edge of the footpath ends here, so I won't go any further. Oh, no unauthorised persons past that point down there, so you can go up to it. So what can we see from here then? Well, that vehicle seems to have made its way around there. Got a shunter with a Kalina trailer. There seems to be a weighbridge to my left, which Biffa are now on. And there's an overhead crane over here. This might be a separate business, this. Yeah, powder coating. Something to do with metals on the side there. So let's have a quick look to see exactly what this Avara Foods site does here in Hereford. So Avara Foods in Hereford is a significant poultry processing plant. One of the largest poultry processing facilities in the UK, capable of processing thousands of chickens per day. Another vehicle just being weighed on its way out. So they buy the chickens based on the weight. Interesting. And through the fence, well, we've got lots of the racks for the trays. And down here. And we've also got lots of these boxes. These colour-coded boxes. And look, the shunters even have a number plate on them. Quite rare to see that. And it's just about to hook up to this Kalina trailer right now. This is how easy it is as a shunter. Lifts it up. And is even going to connect the airlines, look. No using that shunt button here. Good stuff. These often are used for the waste, so we will be checking them out with the open tops with the drone. I'll just check on Find My Street to see whether this road is private or not. And yes, Poultry Lane right the way down to the Gator House is maintainable at the public expense, so we can take the drone up from here. Have we seen all we can see? Yeah, I think we have. So let's get David up and see what this place looks like from above. So as always, we've checked on drone assist. There is a temporary restriction which does not start until the 13th of May. So we're okay here. So let's go and have a look. Avara Foods. So nice and high, 80 meters, that'll do it. We've got the Gator House there. And the site, which is huge. So where have those vehicles gone? Let's have a look. They seem to go under there. And then do they enter the actual building? Let's have a look. Oh, some more and enter inside now, look, just here. GoPro this time. Hello! You know what's just about to happen, don't you? Yes. So let's just see this process then. I think the vehicles go under here first. Maybe that's to keep them cool whilst they wait their turn. And when they get the green light, they get to go under here and get unloaded. Yep. Okay. So I've just clicked on. I've actually been here before. I didn't realise it was the same place. I came here with Alan Darby, when we met him in Birmingham and we did that that day of chicken investigation. So these have certainly been educated, haven't they? By us before. It's just I entered the site in a different way this time, so I lost my bearings. Huh? Yeah. What's your name? James. How's the keyring, mate? Anyone that's watched? You like it? Thank you, pal. I don't know, the men just arrived. Take care, mate. So this time, it's just people with a smile, which is what we like. Yeah, it did look familiar when I was taking that shot down there. Wow, I can actually come to a place that I've already been to and not realise it until the drone goes up. How mad is that? If anybody wants to see the previous drone video, then I will put a link in the description. But we certainly educated security and the staff here last time, so the rights are going to be respected. So no work to be done here, but they are having work done, aren't they? Look. Pouring some concrete right now, and with the sun being as strong as it is today, I bet that will be going off pretty quick. That's how they get the concrete nice and smooth, look. And then it will end up looking like this, which was done last week. Probably. A ready mix concrete pumping. and all that rebar, that strengthening underneath it to make sure it doesn't crack. So at least we've seen something interesting at least. A chicken processing plant. Let's do the 360-degree photo for Google Maps and move on. Just filming the crane, it's moving.
Why?
1 second.
No, not 1 second. Why? I'd appreciate it if you'd stop for a moment and answer my question, please. Just stop filming for a second and just answer my question, please.
I just said 1 second, I'll be with you.
Filming somebody else's property, it's quite unnerving, so I'd like you to answer my questions as to who you are and what are you doing, on purpose, please.
You're quite rude, aren't you? I said 1 minute.
No, you're filming.
I tell you what, I'll have a conversation with you. Just come down so we can actually hear each other first. And it's down. Quite handy, aren't they, them overhead cranes? Free ton. So what is this place then? Oh look, they're taking photos of us out the window. Hello!
I asked you quite civilly what you were doing filming our property.
What, you
I
raising
think that's a perfectly reasonable question.
What are you raising your voice for?
I don't know you. I don't know what your purpose is. I don't know what you're doing here, and you certainly haven't asked permission to film our property. So it's perfectly reasonable for me to ask you what that is. And I don't appreciate you then telling me I need to wait a minute.
And do you know why I said wait for a moment? Because the crane is no longer moving, and it was moving at that moment for me to get my shot.
Why are you interested in our cranes? Why do you feel that you have the right to come and film our property without asking?
Everybody has the right to film in public.
Why, if you have a right, why when I ask you then do you not say, oh, it's okay?
Oh, well, I'll repeat that because the action shot, I was in the middle of the action shot.
An action shot.
So
for
I
what?
decide when I reply for my YouTube channel.
Why are you filming our cranes for your YouTube channel without our permission? I asked you the same question again.
So you believe that somebody filming in public needs to ask permission to film cranes?
If you don't answer my question as to why you're doing it, why are you
For
interested?
YouTube.
For what purpose with YouTube? What do you do on your YouTube channel? Who are you?
Industrial estate YouTuber.
And you just travel around industrial
Yeah.
estates taking videos
Yeah.
without asking anybody if
A
it's
minute
okay,
ago.
and then uploading it to the public.
A minute ago, we had a vehicle full of chickens. So,
yes, you can. If
do you know when
you
you?
stand here, you'll see 100 of those a day.
And I'll also see cranes moving. So
Right.
anything that I feel that would make good footage for YouTube, I'll film it.
So why
And
do
if a lady starts shouting out the window and wants my attention while I'm in the middle of the shot that I don't get to get, then I'll just say, wait a moment, nice and politely, and normally they do.
Well-
But for some reason, you've gone crazy and started
No,
filming out the
no,
window,
no, but
thinking,
if you're
thinking that I need to ask permission whilst I'm outside on the public
somebody
highway.
asks you what you're doing.
Yeah, and I've told you, when I'm ready.
No. Oh, you're very rude. Do you want to
Oh,
put that
it says you.
on your YouTube channel? If I come to your house and I stand on the public street outside and I film you in your house coming and going, would you feel slightly unnerved?
Have you got cranes at your house? And chickens? Lorries worth of
We're
chickens?
not talking about what you're filming.
You
we're
are, because you're talking of a dwelling. Filming dwellings, what do you want to see? Do you want to see someone getting changed? Do you want to see children in paddling pools? I want to see cranes and industry.
Have you been out to Credden Hill and stood outside there?
I'll go wherever I want. I don't have to answer to you.
Well, you don't know, but go and try and stand outside the
Don't you
guardhouse
tell me what to
and
do.
take videos.
Go and do this, go and do that. Ask permission. Who do you think you are?
Oh my God.
So come on, back to work.
I guess you don't have very many many subscribers to your YouTube.
Is that what your
channel.
guess, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what, tell me your YouTube channel and I'll have a look and then I'll...
What's your name?
What's my name?
Who's asking for the YouTube channel?
I'm the finance director.
Yeah,
for
you've
Hereford
still not given me your
Galvanizers.
name.
You haven't given me your name and I asked you who you were about 5 minutes ago.
Are you refusing to give your name?
Are you I asked you first and you haven't given me your name.
See?
I asked you for your YouTube channel. You haven't given me that.
Who would like my details?
I would.
Yeah, so
As
who am I giving my details to? What's your name?
My name's Michelle Jackson and I'm the finance director for Hereford Galvanizers.
You're a director?
Yeah.
Behaving
I know.
like this?
Who knew? A woman
Wow.
could be a director. Who knew? But if you'd like to give me your details, please, because I'm curious as to what you're going to upload to your YouTube channel of our creators. Yes.
I'll give you a tip. There's nothing you can do.
I'm just curious.
I know, but there's nothing you can do. I've seen it.
She thinks I need permission to film her
He
cranes.
doesn't need any permission.
Right.
I just asked him who he was and what he was
He
doing.
doesn't have to give anything.
I've told her
not
that
know.
I'm filming for YouTube. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
You can do it.
Nothing you can do,
So
Michelle.
Let me have your YouTube channel details so we can have a look.
It's not protected airspace.
No, I'm not thinking it is. My-
He's a man. He can do. There's no law that says what he can't do. Trust me, I've seen it a million times on YouTube.
I just asked him who he was and what he was doing, and he still won't tell me.
Probably just need to wind you up. I'd probably just go back in time and get on what you do.
Yeah, go back to work.
YouTube channel details then, so I can have a look.
What it is, if we get people talking to us that really want to watch it because they're interested in what we do,
Yeah.
then I do share. But if I get people like yourself who obviously are objecting to it, who are not hold on, let me finish the sentence. They're not going to consent to the video being published, and they're not going to like the comments. What people are going to...
I said any of that.
Hold on, this is my opinion.
Okay.
So when I feel like somebody is going to object to the video when it goes on, I don't really want to help them find it. I'm sure you can appreciate that. If I help you find it, you see it very quickly when it's published,
Yeah.
and you can complain about it. Of
Yeah.
course, anybody can complain about videos online.
Yes.
I just don't want to help you find it to put the complaint
I
in
said I was going to complain.
me, because that's my assumption of what, in my experience of doing these videos, when I get people like yourself, I just don't
People
tend to help
like
them.
me.
Yeah, the objectors.
I haven't said I'm objecting.
Okay,
At no
so
point.
no
I
objection to me filming, no?
I asked you what you were doing.
Yeah, and I said, wait a moment.
I asked you for what purpose you were doing
Don't worry
it.
about it. Listen, it's not
And
worth...
you couldn't answer me.
It's
and
not
then
worth-
You wind here because you haven't answered my very simple question.
Which was what?
Who are you?
A YouTuber.
What are you doing?
Filming for YouTube.
You haven't told me your name.
Yeah, and you reluctantly told me yours.
Yeah, but I have told you mine.
But it's personal
would you not
information.
Tell me your name?
Right, so when you start asking personal information from
You
people...
asked for my personal information.
Yeah,
and
I
gave
wanted
it
to know.
you.
I wanted to know who is asking for mine. That's all.
But now you can tell me.
Yeah, but at that moment, it was a social experiment test to see if you was willingly, willing to give your name, and you wasn't. So
Well, I did.
I know eventually, but
I
the
don't-
thing is,
I
at the
didn't
first
call
point of
them.
asking, at the first time of asking, nobody really wants to give a stranger their details. That's all. That's all I
I'm
wanted
not
to prove.
strange.
Stranger,
I'm not
unknown
stranger.
person to me. I know you're the finance director now, so you are
Yeah.
traceable. You're probably
Yeah.
on company's
Yeah.
house,
Yeah.
but no hard feelings. I'm just out here making my video for YouTube.
So I've asked you to tell me your details now.
Yeah, and I've refused that, so let's move on.
So you're not going to tell me.
But you understand
We
why?
might have wanted to take your footage of our cranes and put it on our website.
You wouldn't, because you says stop filming our cranes.
I didn't say that.
You said
I
something like,
asked
you've not got
your
permission.
purpose.
Yeah, and I told you straight away.
Oh my God. I can understand why you get a lot of people complaining. If that's the attitude when somebody asks you why you're filming, and it was just a question, it was just a
Yeah,
simple
and I did say
question.
wait for a moment. That's all.
Well,
just
that's
wait
quite
for a
rude.
moment. In your opinion,
Yeah.
you're allowed to have your opinion. That's
I know. Well, that was my opinion. I felt it was quite rude and disrespectful to me as somebody who was clearly on this side of the
Yeah.
fence.
Yeah, because you're a finance director and people
It
do.
wouldn't matter
No,
if
you
I
have
was
got
a cleaner.
you have got a high level of respect within the company, and I get that. So you're not used to people saying wait, and I get that. No problem.
No, we're not talking about my position. We're just talking about.
Yeah, I told you to
in
wait, and you took
general.
offence to it. That's all.
In society, it's quite rude if somebody asks you a question about what you're doing, and you tell them they have to wait until you finish. That's quite a passive aggressive stance to take. It's not. Oh, Hank, yeah, I'll tell you, because my friends move up and down that gantry all day.
No,
So
it's
if
not moved since I filmed it.
Yeah, but you know, if it was...
It's not all day.
If it was... they do, trust me.
It's not moved since I filmed it.
Oh my God.
And I've been here for about 20 minutes and I've not seen it move. So I saw it move, that's all. And I thought, brilliant, that's great footage. Overhead cranes, 3 ton, we don't get to see them very often. The chickens, we don't get to see that. The way that they go under the shelter at the back to stop the birds from getting too hot before they enter the site. It's all great footage. And I'm only normally on one particular video location for half an hour, so I'm coming up to my max now. So if you do just want to go back to work, when you're ready that is, and then I can depart and everybody can leave peacefully.
You can depart anytime you like.
No, I just want to depart on good terms, that's all.
Well, then
I don't want to just walk away from
your
there.
name and your YouTube channel so that I can see what you've uploaded.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't want to help you find the video, that's all. So, and I'll explain further. Right, so...
How do you get subscribers if people ask you and they go, oh, like, I don't want to tell you?
If the video is on for, let's say, 2 or 3 days before you find it,
Yeah.
that's when I get the most of the views, because all the subscribers get an alert and they watch it, yeah, within the first few days. So if it takes you a few days to find it and you do press the complain button, I've already had my financial reward from the adverts that people watch. So that's why, hopefully you can understand that. I don't want to help you find it, that's all. No offence.
In case I objected.
In case you press the complain button.
But
the
what if
report
I
button.
didn't?
I can't take the risk. It's a risk for me that I don't need to take. Do you know what I mean? It's.
I just think that clearly you understand that what you do could be seen as intrusive for other people, because
It could be that.
If it's not, then why would they wouldn't complain and then
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to worry about it.
It could be that, or it could be people overreact on the videos. People overreact on the videos, and when they watch it back, they sort of regret their actions. You've got your opinion, I've got mine. I just don't want to take the risk. That's all.
Right.
No hard feelings, but
So obviously you wouldn't upload my video to YouTube.
oh yeah, this is the video, the body cam.
But why would you do that without my consent?
Oh, are we getting an objection now?
Well, possibly, yeah.
Yeah. See, good job I didn't tell you how to find it, because you don't want to be on it now, do you?
But I could spend the next 18 hours of my life looking for it.
Yeah.
And I suspect I could probably find it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I would mess up your thing.
Yeah.
You don't come over as very personable. You come over as cocky and quite unpleasant.
Yeah.
Especially when all I asked you was what you were doing,
Yeah.
which is a perfectly reasonable...
And I would have told you if you just worked with me and just waited for a moment, that's
But
all.
I don't know that I need to work with you because you don't tell somebody what you're doing. Do you see that?
And I have listened to your point, and I do get what you're saying. If you get what I'm saying as well, that's appreciated. If not, that's just the way it is, isn't it?
I just think it's far better if you want to upload something. I mean, you could come and knock the door and we'd go, okay, that's fine, yeah, we'll take you round. We'll show you everything. We'll show you the galvanizing kettle, which I tell you what, far more interesting than our cranes going up and down on a piece of bloody steel. I can tell you that for nothing.
Why don't you film
But
it?
now-
Why don't you film it and put it on YouTube for your customers to see?
I can't tell you whether we have or whether we haven't, but now I wouldn't help you because you've come over as awkward, quite unpleasant, like I say, cocky. But yeah, filming our galvanizing kettle when we're galvanizing something good, anything actually, would be far more interesting than
I agree.
So you've kind of blown that now.
What it is,
And you'd have got a lot more interest for something like that.
what it is, my videos are always from the public area. So I very rarely go onto the private property because health and safety, your rules apply. A lot of places have no filming and they've got to protect IP and stuff like that. So we just remove all that and we'll just stay out.
None of that applies to us. We have the correct
Yeah, I
health
know,
and
but-
safety for everything.
so that's good
and
for
we
you.
could just kitted you up in high vis and a hat and safety goggles and you'd have been fine
Well,
to go.
There's a lot of people that do industrial estate videos, so now you've said that, you might get another one arriving and approaching you in a different manner. And now you've put that invitation out there to people.
I haven't put an invitation.
It sounds
I'm
like
just
it.
saying, it wasn't an invitation. I'm just saying.
You would have done this if we approached differently.
If you had approached it in a different way, that might have been a scenario that
Yeah,
could
so
have
you
been.
might get somebody asking for that scenario now.
And
Now
then
you've-
again, we might refuse them. Who can say? You know,
I can.
It would depend on our point of view on the day that
well,
they turned
now
up.
they know just to ask for the finance director and they're most likely to get a yes.
Yeah. You're very good at putting words into other people's mouths. That's what you're very good at. But it won't win you any points, okay? And it definitely won't win you this subscriber, that's for sure.
Okay, it's been a pleasure talking to you anyway.
I'd like to say the same, but it hasn't been a pleasure.
Can I carry on filming just from here? Just in peace?
Apparently I have no say over what you film and
it's just a bit of education that we like to pass. As long as you know that filming from the public area, nothing you can do. But we do communicate, but in our own time.
Your education could have been coming inside and seeing everything firsthand. And like I said, those cranes moving is nothing compared to what goes on in the factory. But
All right. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Opportunity missed.
Thank you. So there she goes. Back to work now. And the colleagues in the window have watched the whole show live. All right, guys. I'm just filming the steels, that's all, nothing to worry about. They didn't kick off, did they? So yes, the crane hasn't moved since we filmed it. And we were actually just filming Avara Foods, weren't we? And then we saw a crane moving, but yeah. As we said, we don't make the videos too long. And I don't actually know what this place is actually called anyway. Oh, is it Hereford Galvanizers? Yeah, that'll do. Hereford Galvanizers there. And they do have quite a lot of cranes. I don't know whether we got any drone footage of that place as we went over, but I'm not going to get it back up. I'm going to go down there, hide a key ring, and wrap this one up. That was a long video. So we've just hit the key ring. I've got this gentleman approaching. I don't know whether he's going to get involved or not, but he has come out of Hereford Galvanizers. The location of the djaudits keyring is just in between the two substations here, under the stones. So if you are one of the first people to watch the video and you do want a keyring, good luck with that. And I think he's talking to somebody over there. So let's presume that he's not going to get involved. We've heard the last of Hereford Galvanizers. Avara Foods were perfectly fine. We saw some different things there that we don't get to see every day. Job done. So if you have enjoyed that video, do give it a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye bye for now.